the fjords, kiss the sky. A tale of a warrior, fierce and spry, with emerald eyes like the deep forest sea. A shield maiden brave, she longed to be free. The whispers of winds called her name. With the strength of a lion she played the game. Her village would speak of her courage untamed. As she donned her armor, her spirit inflamed. Oh, green-eyed shield maiden, daughter of the north, with your heart set on sailing, let your legend run forth. Through stormy seas and the wildest of tides, you'll carve your own path with the stars as your guides. Ship of oak and a crew by her side, they set off at dawn where the ocean waves ride. With axes and shields gleaming bright in the sun, through peril and honor their journey begun. From the shores of the homeland to lands unknown, every gust of the wind felt like a call to atone. Dangers aplenty lay ahead in the dark, but fear was a stranger in her warrior's heart. Oh, green-eyed shield maiden, daughter of the north, with your heart set on sailing, let your legend run forth. Through stormy seas and the wildest of tides, you'll carve your own path with the stars as your guides. Battles they fought with the thunder's loud roar. She led them to victory, fueled by folklore. With each conquest gained, her spirit did soar. A treasure of courage, worthy of lore. On faraway shores, she found something new. Friendships and love that rang true. With her heart ever open, she forged bonds so strong. Together they sang as the sea sang along. Green-eyed shield maiden, daughter of the north, with your heart set on sailing, let your legend run forth. Through stormy seas and the wildest of tides, you'll carve your own path with the stars as your guides. Here's to the maiden with emerald gaze, a tale of adventure through life's winding maze. May we all find that journey just like her own, to seek and discover and never feel alone. For the spirit of warriors forever will shine in the heart of each dreamer through the sands of time.
Hello everybody and welcome, this is Shield Maiden DK and today we're taking a look at Figurine Shop Simulator. And we have done this as a demo from Steam, but I've been so lucky I've been granted a key from Gamific, the developer and the publisher. And yet again, the game is about running a figurine shop, ordering paint, displaying collectible figures, setting prices, manage sale, expanding the store, tournaments, mystery boxes, rare drops and community events. That is just the beginning. It is planned to come out here in September 2025, so we are so lucky that they thought we were good enough to get a key, so thanks a lot for that, Gamific. So let's head into it, let's begin, let's take a look at how it's differ from the actually game. Good. Start the game, we got this one, we will delete that, confirm, and try one, that is the actual one. Good, restock goblin figurine box. I guess the beginning gonna be much the same, but it's okay. So let's look into it. We're gonna restock this one and ooh, we now got this one instead. Skeleton box, starter paint, core rulebook, goblin boss. Okay, nice. I guess we will just buy one of each because we got 4 shelves. And welcome in, Piper, honey. You got the early birdie wormy today. Hope you're good, honey. That's the goblin boss. And that's the skeleton boss. I do not remember the skeleton boss. Good. Set price. I still not the fondest of the slider to set prices, but it is okay. Good. And we should just paint one figurine, so let's begin painting. That's the good enough painting. Good, let's put that one up for display. It should be 58. Let's do a few before we open up, should we? Let me just check if my voice... Good, everything's good. Let's do a few. This is the one that's got a kind of Warcraft vibe to me. Because then we don't have to put up prices when we paint them further on. Good. Painty. 87. Go. This one we have not seen before. It's an Anubis. Nice. I like Anubis. Good. Perform checkout. So we're gonna open up the shop. We should properly buy another of this one and this one. So we got fully stocked more or less. Yeah, exactly. I'm a little surprised as well about how much money you start out with in this game, because you're basically able to buy everything right off the bat. Depending again on how you play, because if you waste the money a lot, you're not able to, but if you just buy some of the beginner packages, then you're gonna have enough money for everything and a little extra. $125 back. Well, there you go, sir. What about you? Ooh. $450. There you go, sir. So he took our painted skeleton. Let's paint another one. Boop. There we go. Also, it's not really hard to get money here. I know we're in front of the... Wow! He gobbled up all of our painted figurines. Apparently he do not like to paint himself. Sorry about that. No, not able to use. We level up quite fast here. There we go. Good. We need to restock a skeleton. Let's just perform a check out on the skeleton. Hey, Raving Mad Games. Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good and having a good day. Yeah, he wanted to paint everything and the other one didn't want to paint anything. There we go. Good. We need one of each of the bosses. That's this one, and then we need a shelf. Check out. They don't like to paint. There we go. And you got to wait at the cash register, sir, because right now we are putting up shelves. Ugh. There we go. Good. And you didn't want to paint either? You're still awake? Hey, just Kristen. Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good. No. We don't want to skip. We want to paint. We're gonna need to paint a few because they do not like to paint themselves. I would really like if they could make like so you could choose your own colors on the figurines. How awesome could it be if they made like a Viking series of figurines? I mean, small Viking figurines. They could make a shield maiden. Whee! We would like a shield maiden, wouldn't we? I mean, who wouldn't like to paint a shield maiden? Did you have a crash and burn earlier? What happened, honey? Some painter start sets. There's a lot of new stuff we haven't seen before here. And bear in mind, this is the game that's coming out to September. It's not the demo. We were so lucky. Oh, I see. Well, we can take a look at the licenses, what is coming up. We got a Starker Packet, Zombie extension, Magic extension, the Wizards, Monk extension. So, yeah, dragons could be cool as well, Raving Matt. That would be awesome cool as well. We did set prices, good. Next day. Yeah, which game did you play, just Kristen? There we go. And there we go. Oh! Well, that sounds like a horrifying death, to be honest. At least you're crispy and hot then. I mean, sorry. Would be nice if they did so we could use the numpad. But that's just because I'm lazy. Because I don't like to... Whoa, you bought the whole boutique here. You don't like to paint figures yourself? Oh my god. Yeah, how to recover from that? I guess the only way to recover is to try again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sunscreen might help, but I don't think so, to be honest. Huh? Hvad siger du? Det var just Kristen in her stream. If you got into chat, you could follow her up. El Papi's sitting asking me in the background who's writing what. I'm like, if he goes into the chat, he might be able to follow up on you guys. Yeah, that's a good idea at some point. To try let the chat take the decisions. It's not always it's working out for you though. We're gonna need some of the buses here. Buses. Let's buy 2 of each bus. It's the full game. I was so lucky yesterday to receive a game key through Keymailer. So yeah, so it's going to be how the full game is going to look like, or at least that's how they think it will become to look like as it is right now. Yeah, I'm very grateful. So there's a lot of extra stuff here we haven't seen before. Like the new paint set we can buy, the paint sets. There we go, good. We got a very chaotic way to store things at the moment. Gonna paint some figurines. At least the painting is fast. Didn't want to come along. I like this Anubis one. Wow, that one got ripped off as I made it. I was trying to to put figurines up, but I'm looking forward to get a cashier. Because at the moment I cannot paint fast enough. At least many of them are giving you the exact money. And then of course this oddball comes in and do not give us the exact money. Isn't it always like that? You're sitting saying, ooh, look, at least they give you exact money most of the time. And then this one idiot turns up and do the opposite. I'm not sure how this is the skeleton boss though. That would be like Egyptians in my book, but who am I to know? But I still think it could be awesome with small Vikings. Let's see, we need some rule books. And some paint. There we go. Hey Leo! Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good. Have you been catched in a Pokeball since you're evolving this morning? Or have people kept their Pokeballs to themselves? I'm getting caught in the door all the time. It's like that in every game I play. I always get caught in the damn door. You avoid being caught. That's lucky. Because you know I'm the one who has to catch you. You have to be my Pokemon. A Scottish Pokemon? Are you laughing? El Papi is laughing. Apparently he cannot imagine a Scottish Pokemon. Huh? I'm not sure that's what you use your Pokemon for, El Papi. El Papi is sitting in the bag and say, that Pokemon can blow my bagpipe, and then how much does it cost to fuck the Pokemon? How much to poke the Pokemon? Houseplant. Ugh. Why do we need a houseplant? We'll buy a houseplant then, and we'll buy a license. And a big shelf. LP, keep LP away from me! Oh! So you not want to be his Pokemon? Are you sure? You're not a shareable Pokemon. We got a little of each painted here. We got these up. Yeah, I think it's good. We got the new ones. How much do that cost? Yum 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 yum. Well, we don't have money for it. We have money for one of the figurines. Yum 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 yum. Let's wait for tomorrow. He's okay by being kept in a ball. He just don't want to be poked by the owner of the Pokeball. Is what I'm gathering. He's not that kind of Pokemon. It's not Pokemon. I think that's what we're getting from it. And Piper is all in for it. They still do the walkie-walkie in the air, though. And El Papi has arrived in the chat, it seems. As long as Piper not in a mood any longer. There's plenty here, what are you talking about? Fucking cunt. Did I say that out loud? There we go. Good, good, good. Race out here. That's the boss figurines. Maybe if you looked at the right shelf you would find something. Jesus, why is people so stupid? Why am I even asking that question? 58. Are you sure you're human, Piper? I thought you too was a possums in a trench coat. You were just large a stack of opossums. Oh, you're chill today, no grumpy. That's nice to hear, Leo. Excuse me. If we try go to the main menu and go back in. Yeah, nap do always sound like a good idea, don't it? I think a nap is always a good idea. You can never go wrong with a nap. Not you, you got to get tobacco later. You're not available for nap at the moment. This figure is so strange, it's already painted. There we go. Let's see your event of the morning. Yeah, Leo missed your event of getting glowy nice and irritated and burned by the sun. Yeah, that's the difference between being kid and adult, to be honest. When you were a kid, it was a punishment to take a nap. Getting an ass whoop and getting early to bed. As adult is a treasure. That's the big difference between being adult and kids. When you're a kid, you do not want to go to bed early, you do not want a nap, and you do not want an ass whoop. When you're an adult, it's kind of different. At least for most. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible at getting my sleep as well. But I'm functioning kinda. If I don't get it. Kinda. It's not like I'm all grumpy bumpy if I don't get my sleep, but you know. Yeah, I know that problem, Piper. Every goddamn day I'm saying to myself, today is the day you're going to bed early. And I find myself up at 3 a.m. having weird thoughts about things that nobody should think about at that time. Like, do penguins got knees and weird shit? How do you fit so many seats in a bus when it's not that much wider than a car? Shit no one should think about in the middle of the night. I have to Google all weird shit and then end up on YouTube and not getting much sleep. Next morning I'm 85 years old because my body ache, my head hurts, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. Next evening, or same evening, ooh, YouTube. I'm yawning in the morning instead. I hate mornings. I'm not a morning person. I'm a terrible, terrible morning person. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Piper. I mean, it's only slightly wider than a car, but it can fit 2 times 2 seats and an aisle. And cars do only have like 2 seats in front and the stick shift. What witchcraftery is that? What kind of mystery box is it? That's those kind of weird shit I am sometimes thinking of in the middle of the night. And I know El Papi has been trying to teach me why the bus works as it do. He has been trying to tell me all kind of weird shit about it. Something about the plating on the bus being much thinner than on the car because there's not the same regulations on the bus plating. But it still do not make sense that you can fit so much more in that mystery sardine can than you can do in an actually car. Mystery sardine can, indeed. But yeah, it's something about the plating being slimmer. So there's not as much metal in the plating on the bus. So, and yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know shit about cars. I don't know anything about cars. So, Moink. Ooh, we can walk on the cash register. La da 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 da. Yeah, exactly. They rum until they don't. Until they go rattle rattle boom bam 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 boom. And then we take it to an idiot that can fix it. Same goes here. I got El Papi to fix it for me. He knows more about those wom but than I do. Much more. So, he fixed the cars and I smile and wave. And kinda look cute. If I look cute enough, he might not even notice I did break it in the first place. There we go. 1, 2. There you go, sir. And you, a few rule books. There you go. 282, 75. There you go. And you. There you go. What do we miss? We miss some goblin bosses. And some of the zombie normal. So normal zombies and goblin boss. Let's start with that. There we go. There you go. Da 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 da. We should probably look at hiring the assistant now if we're able to. Can we do that? Can we? Employee. Ooh. So now we both got her to do that, and we got an idiot to clean up after us when we just throw shit on the ground. So from now on we do not need to go out with empty boxes anymore. That's nice. So now we got all the time in the world to paint figurines. Oh my god. Just annoying, especially if it's not your own car. Luckily you were not hurt in it. I've only been in a car accident where I did not be in a car myself. I was on a scooter and drove into a car. That's the kind of idiot I am. I was a teen though. Thank you, Josh Kristen, and thank you for popping in, honey. Hope you'll have a good evening. Good day. You know what I mean? And a good sleep when you get to there. Maybe a good nap. Gonna need some buses. Yum 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 yum. There we go. There we go. This one, the bookie bookies. Why do I keep taking these with me outside? I got a fucking janitor for the same thing. Because I'm so polite, I'm leaning up for the janitor. What a fucking idiot I am. There we go. What do we miss? We missed the zombie box sets of the normal of all figurines. So the zombie figurines. There we go. I'm gonna look into licenses. We're gonna need 2,000 to get the magic monk or the magic extension. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Have to get used to just throwing the boxes on the ground. So our janitor got something to do. Oops. I guess that's where it comes handy later on. Yeah, what do we have over here? Okay. No, not on the floor. Did I just throw that one? Okay. Threw that one right through the wall. That's a way to waste money right there. There we go. Next day. Now the trash can placement is a little annoying, but I think you can actually buy another. I think you can buy one and put in your store. Yes, you can. I can do that. Hvad så?
Så jeg kommer, han tog bare lige at komme hen.
Okay.
Og jeg har været ved at udelukke din krop lidt halvfærd.
Hvad så?
Vi skal ud og fiske.
Hvornår?
Det ved jeg ikke endnu.
Okay.
Med Malene og hendes unge.
Hvad?
Med Malene og hendes unge.
Ja, ja.
Nu skal jeg holde dem lidt beskæftiget. Gå på ferie på fredag, og hun lader være fyldt.
Ja.
Kalenderen lidt ud.
Ja, ja.
Og så vi nok skal være med en tur. Ja. Og så prøver hun på at lære. De er knægte, så hun vil prøve at lære. Ved du hvad, du kan smitte lidt af i dag.
Mm. Udebaseret, hvad mener du?
Det er udendørsdrenge.
Mm.
Der med de og lave bål og alt noget.
Mm.
Og det fatter hun ikke en skid af.
Mm.
Hun siger, hun har lært af sine sønner.
Mm. Okay.
Så får hun masser af dage til mad.
Ja, ja, selvfølgelig.
Så jeg fik hende til den her regn med det.
Hvad så?
Hun er ikke lavet andet til dig at snise igen.
Mm. Sorry, I'm back. Just El Papi that needed to tell me something before he drove off. Apparently he has been promised someone to loan me out here in the summer holidays. I keep taking them out. I don't need to take them out. Why am I taking them out? Why am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. Okay, So far, so good. I think the next thing we will do is we will save up to get the next license, the monk license. I think that would be a good one. There we go. see. Yeah, we almost there, but we still need our figurines, so we don't run out of the figurines in here. Because it would be bad to run out of the things we already got in the store. Good. We need some Anubis. There we go. Good, good, good. And plop. Come on, plop. There we go. Good. Good little box. Plopping right down. There we go. Can we get a restocker fucker as well? Coming soon. Sorter. Noise. Okay, we could get the magic expansion. Not sure if it's wise, but we could. This one and this one. So now we got the new figurines. Come on, plop, plop, plop. That's the wizards. I like the color of these boxes. There we go. I like the color of the boxes of these wizards. Let's color one of each. Ooh, nice and pretty. There we go. Excuse me, sir, what's your price? Don't take him. He's not priced. Cunt. Is that a golem? It looks like a golem. You didn't get him that cheap, huh? Fucking idiots. Taking them before I'm finished painting. No! I cannot get them painted fast enough here. I haven't set the price right for this one because they keep snatching them. They keep gobbling them up before I get the price set. Okay, we need more. One more. One of these. Oops. One. Let's start with that. We don't really have money for it much else. We need a goblin boss. Do we have money for a goblin boss? Goblin boss, where are you? Yes, we do. There are you, there are you. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Good. That's, this one. That's the new rule book. Pretty color. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Well, next day, please. Are you? come into the tree where I told you to run, so we both be free. Strange things has happened here, and stranger will it be. We met at midnight at the hanging tree. There we go. More figurines. Oh, she's snatching everything. I guess that's not a bad thing though. Okay, we need a rule book for the zombies. We need a box of each zombie. And a goblin box. So, money, 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 please. Oh. We didn't have money for a cashier and that. What happened here? Look, you actually have to pay your employees. What a wonderful thing is that? Why on earth do we have to do that? Good. Think about it. You really have to pay your employees. Uh-huh. Can you imagine they even want payment? They're not just working for free. And here I thought they were doing charity. I thought it was charity work. I do like that there's a doorbell. We are actually able to hear when people are coming in and out. There we go. Then we're gonna need another zombie boss, and we need one of each of these, and then we're gonna go on to the zombie rule book afterwards, but we need money, money, money first. And we also need money for the employees, apparently. Because those do not work for free. I like that you sometimes by accident do instant paint on them. Good. I would like this to be up in categories instead, but that might just be me being weird. Maybe some different kinds of paints and such, like color sets. There's so many things that can be done with making color sets, like autumn set, spring set, summer set, romantic set, whatever set of coloring. And then put it into categories, so later on you may be able to unlock more. Like having a fantasy one, or having a dragon one, and then like you can unlock different kinds of colorations of dragons, and wizard set where you can unlock females as well and such. So there's lots they can do to proceed in this game to get it further on. But it is a neat little game. And then I would like them to do so you could use the numpad if you man the cash register. But that's just me. But I think we had a decent look at it for now, at least. We might proceed at a later stage, looking into what more the game will bring later on. I hope you had a blast watching along. I had a blast making the stream. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow. Click the little bell if you want notifications, and I hopefully see you all around, because Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!